Hello everyone, welcome back to Soulful Healing Community. I truly appreciate your presence here. My hope is that every time you visit, you walk away knowing yourself just a little bit more. I would like this to be a space where our mindset is centered on self awareness and personal growth. That being said, let's get into today's reading. To begin, we are going to let our intuition take the driver's seat. Use your inner guidance to pick the image you feel most called to in this moment. Pause the video if you need more time to connect with the imagery. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section below, and I shall see you at your reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. So, how do they describe you? This could be a person on your mind, or group of people, your parents, anyone you're thinking right now, or people in general, okay? People who know you. So, how do they describe you? So, I have your full spread in front of me here, but before we begin, I have like sneaked in a little journal activity into this section to actually help you own this energy, okay? So, here's your mission grab your journal, and as we go, simply jot down the keywords. Don't overthink it, just catch the words that call to you. Okay. Once we finish the spread, head over to the journal activity timestamp in the comment section. You can actually finish the activity there. Okay. I have a set of questions that you need to answer and see how this will actually help you in your life right now. Okay. Being aware of these things. So, yeah, I'm quite excited. I hope you do the activity with me. Okay. I will also do the activity and post it on the community page. Okay. So, yeah, pile number one, let's dive right in. Let's look at your cards. So, pile number one, the first thing that strikes to me, like it literally hits me right in the face, is honestly, it is your strength and perseverance. Okay, people are really astounded by that. I don't know what they're like. How is pile number one so strong? Maybe you have faced a lot of difficulties in your life, or people have seen you like struggle, but being very persistent and not giving up. Okay, you're not a quitter. That is how people see you, and people are really astounded by this. Okay, they're like, how do they do it, right? How do they keep going, moving forward? Okay, how are they not giving up? So the reaction I'm having right now is like quite intense. Okay, it's because, like I said, it is visibly evident how hardworking you are and how strong you are and how resilient you are. Okay, so to the people around you, you are like the rock. Okay, you're seen as someone who's deeply reliable, a reliable person, someone who's strong-willed and completely driven by passion and purpose. Okay, nobody, look at this, he's carrying all this load, right? He's carrying all this wants, and this is the end of the cycle, by the way. Just to let you know, pile number one, if you've been on a journey, like like quite hardworking journey, like you've persisted, right? It is ending and a new cycle is beginning for you. Okay, in case if you were wondering, in case you wanted to know, in case you wanted to know, because there is someone who is looking at their like all the work they put in, right? Someone who is looking sad, but that is not the point here. That we are looking at how people describe you, right? So this I just mentioned in case you wanted to know. I'm giving you a heads up. Okay, something good is coming your way. Yeah, back to the reading where people are describing you, right? Yeah, someone who's very passionate. Okay, like when you're passionate about something, there is no rain or storm that can really sorry rally okay, really stop you from giving your 100%. Okay, and you sometimes give even more than that, 100%, 200%. And yeah, like here is when people like think, right? You know what, maybe pile number one is doing it a bit extreme. Maybe they need to take a break. But you are not about that. You like, maybe you take a break, but you kind of dive right in again. Okay, you're back in the game very quickly. That is one more beautiful thing about you. I will talk about it a little later, about your emotions. Okay, um, yeah, the like I said, you're very resilient, persistent, strong-willed, right? uh, some people might even be questioning this journey that you are on. Okay, like why are they doing this? Because probably they don't see any tangible result, but you have this knowing and understanding that you are on the right path, you're doing the right thing. And And it take even if it takes time, I will actually manifest what I am desiring. Okay, this is what I'm meant to do. This is something that gives me drive, and this is something that gives me passion. So excuse me, yeah, so there might be some people who might be questioning you, but you understand, you're aware of all this. Okay, you're aware of all this. So, yeah, actually, you're building a legacy here. We have the 10 of Pentacles, right? In your mind, you are building this legacy, okay? It is not just for yourself, it is also for people you love and the entire community. So, you have this vision here to impact something that is huge, okay? Like a huge impact, extending to, like, the outer circles. Even it starts from you to your immediate circle, to the community, then to something bigger. You want to have such an influence and impact on people. Okay, so deep within you have that strong purpose. I don't know what it is that you're working on, but it seems like you're quite passionate about this. Okay, and people also see you as a natural manifester here with the Ace of Pentacles present here, right? Um, they might say you have the Midas touch. Okay, you bring stability, security, and whatever you touch turns to prosperity and abundance. Look here, from the Ace of Pentacles, a touch, bang, Ten of Pentacles, right? So if people are not seeing this potential, I think they're just blind. Whatever you have been having right in your mind, that is correct. Pile number one. If at all you need validation on your path and on your journey, you're doing all the right things. Okay, you're doing the correct things. You have some a potential that you can make. You can, when you nurture it, when you put in the effort with your touch, it is going to grow. Okay, it is going to be so abundant. You have the touch about you. Okay, and moving on, let us look at this magnetic piercing gaze that you have. It says here. So you have this quite intense gaze, or you can hold people, just hold them in a trance just by looking at them, or you really emote with your eyes. Okay, so some people, they like this because they feel very comfortable in your presence to share and to emote and all that, and it feels like they feel lighter after talking to you. But to some, they are vulnerable. They don't want to be seen that way. They might have a lot of walls around them, and they don't want you to see them, and they don't want someone, like, an out external source without their knowing it. Like, it comes as an ambush, this energy. Hey, how are they doing that? How did they just break all that walls, right? So they might run away from you for some reason. They're like, they might think you're quite intense for them. This is for just some people. The other category of people really love this. Okay, so let's focus on that. And in a way, you're helping these other category of people. Okay, you're helping them bring some things to their conscious mind. Okay, bring some shadow to the conscious mind. So that is a good thing. And we do have the earthy energy here. So you look at this Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, again giving that earth sign vibes, right? You're very nurturing, you're very caring, compassion, like that energy of Mother Nature. Okay, you could also be very connected to nature, and you might want to spend a lot of time outdoor. Okay, very connected to nature spirits even. Okay, in this card, it says natural boho aesthetics, linen crystals, earthy colors, feeling like a walk in the forest. So all that beautiful thing, people might feel that earthy energy from you. Okay, some people smell like the forest. I cannot describe it. Okay, they just do. Maybe even you just do. Okay, or you might be wearing a cologne or a scent that is reminding people of this. So see how it fits. Okay, so there is also people who feel that your presence is very joyful. It says joyful presence here, right? And you kind of shift that energy to this joyful presence. Okay, when it comes to emotions, right, very influential when it comes to how you connect emotionally with people. I don't know what you're doing, how you're doing that. It is quite natural, maybe. So even when it comes to your joy, right, it is very infectious. Okay, we have this heart sticker. You see how it is light to dark, right? So I feel like this is going in rhythms, and it has like a cycle. And you feeling, you have that kind of emotional depth. Okay, you kind of feel everything. Okay, you feel everything deeply, like very intensely and very passionately. And there is empathy, there is love, there is compassion, there's a lot of things going on. Okay, and you're not about toxic positivity. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to honor all your feelings. Look at this. It says, I honor how I want to feel. So you want to honor how you feel, and you kind of teach this to others as well. Okay. Without your knowing, perhaps, they kind of feel okay to validate their feelings and to be open about it. Okay. Then there's this energy of alchemist here. Okay. See, when I see alchemist and even this grasshopper, right? Grasshopper is a sign of financial abundance and luck. Okay. Luck that is attached to financial abundance. And I feel like, this alchemy, and people are finding your skill, right? You are like, skilled up. You are like the magician. Okay, so it feels like an illusion. So whatever you do, whenever things happen in your life, right, people probably don't see what goes behind, right, what happens in the background, the behind the scenes. No, so they don't get to see that. So whatever they see, they might think, okay, my god, they're so lucky, they are. And wow, they're experiencing miracles in their life, right? Wow, how do they do that? When you see a magician perform, it feels like a deception, illusion. We have deception here. So yeah, this could the way people react to this could be like, again, it has a range. Okay, some people might be jealous, some people just don't want to address their shadow where they're not working hard enough. Okay, some people are just like, wow, they are admiring you, they're inspired by you. So yeah, you're invoking all this emotions in people. Okay, so yeah, this moon also is talking about that emotions change in your life. Okay, moon is again connected to emotions and how you experience this. Some people might even feel like you need to have like a balance when it comes to your emotions and how you handle it. This is some people, and some people are like, my god, like they really can connect with me. I really love their presence, right? We do have this sticker that says real hot girl shit. Okay, forget the gender. This is like, people might think you're really hot, or they find you hot and your energy hot, just your presence hot. Or you might, some people might find you like, hot tempered. Okay, so see how it fits. And don't forget to fill in that keywords. Okay, don't forget, keep filling in those keywords and see how this activity actually can help you. Okay, it might bring something into your awareness right now. Yeah, so the other stickers right here, we have Bali, we have Hawaii. So look at this Hawaii and this rainbow. Rainbow is reminding me again of someone who is so strong, right? Even after a period of, after a storm, after a period of grief, they see light. Okay, they see the possibility. They're again like, let's do life. Okay, there is something about you like that. That is what people find it very astounding. When I said astounding, that is what I meant. Okay, like your ability to find beauty and light even after something that is so intense, or something that you've been through, like which has been so hard, right? You're emerging stronger. Okay, and this rainbow is also a sign that you could be someone who's very connected to the spiritual realm, and also like you might be the bridge between the spiritual realm and the earth realm. Okay, I did talk about the cosmic heart, didn't I? So yeah, it is like through your heart chakra. Okay, move your life. Sorry, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So yeah, you appear like this in people's life. Okay, this is the connection I'm talking about with people. Okay, it is coming through your heart. Divine messages are coming through your heart. Energy is like, being channeled through your heart. That is why you're able to influence people with your emotions. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong. So we do have Bali here, Bali sticker. You know um, what I see here? I see someone who is, like, this is the path. There's like no mountain is high enough for pile number ones. Okay, they will climb this mountain. They will climb this, and they will find a way. And they have a clear path. You look at this. This is the kind of skill I was talking about when it comes to alchemy and the magician, right? It is like this for them. They just see this path. Okay, for others, they might be looking at, oh my god, how do I climb? How do I do this? Right? For you, it is not like so. We also have the sticker Barcelona. Okay, when I see this, I'm seeing something that is, like, it's all lines and organized. Okay, someone who has discipline, who is organized, who has a plan. Okay, like I'm seeing the town plan, right? Like I said, your impact, your visions are like that. It's quite big. Okay, pile number ones. So that is it for your readings. Pile number one. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you will do the activity. You will fill that journal of yours, right? Go check out the questions and see how you can answer. You can answer them, okay? And yeah, it will be really helpful for you. Okay, it will bring things into your awareness, and you will find it helpful when you just flip through it. Like, at the end of the month, I plan on bringing in these activities into my readings. Okay, so maybe you can keep one for for these sections, for these started sections with me here. Yeah. So yeah, pile number one. And your reading ends here. I hope that resonated for you. And if this reading helped you in any way, do like and hype this video if that button pops up. Okay, it's kind of elusive. For some it does, and for some it doesn't. So yeah, I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care. Hello, my dear pile number twos. Welcome to your reading. So, pile number two, for you, the ambience for me is nighttime. Okay. For pile number one, it was daytime. I was looking at the greenery. I could hear the birds outside. Right now, it is dark. It is pitch dark, and I can hear the crickets. Even then, just love this ambience. Okay. The ambience is good. I'm feeling good, safe, relaxed, and yeah, it feels good. So, I don't know how that is connected to your reading, but I do see the connection. Okay, I do see the connection here. Let's get into that connection. I shall give you a clue here. Look at this. You see that? Pitch dark, and there's a van here with the light, right? Exactly the ambience here. Okay. So, pile number two, how do they describe you? And who are they? You could be thinking about some people in your mind right now. It could be a person, it could be family, anyone that comes to your mind right now. Or this is just a general, okay, just a general energy of the collective. Whoever knows you, right? You might not even know this person. So, yeah, let's dive right in. I have your spread in front of me here. But before we begin, I have also sneaked in a little journal activity into this session, okay? This could actually help you own this energy, whatever is coming through, right? So here's your mission. Go grab a journal, and as we go, just simply jot down the keywords. Okay, don't overthink it. Just catch the words that call to you and just jot it down. Okay, so once we finished with the spread, head over to the journal activity timestamp to finish the audit. Okay, and see how you can use this data. It will come into your, it will come in handy for you. Okay, you're bringing certain things into your awareness. When you finish this activity, you might really unlock certain things that has been, maybe you thought you knew about it, but it is not quite there yet. Okay, so yeah, you might have some, like, unlock some wisdom that you need to know through this activity. So I think I'm just rambling over here. So yeah, please do the activity. Okay, so yeah, let's dive right in with the spread. Okay, so pile number two, you know what, when I am with pile number one, I forgot, actually, you know what, I just forgot what it was for pile number one. It did, yeah, so it was hitting with the energy of resilience and strength, right? But for you, pile number two, your your energy is giving power. Okay, it feels like I am in the presence of someone incredibly powerful and someone who's very influential. Okay, someone who is all that powerful and influential, but who's also simultaneously very grounded and a very happy go lucky person. Okay, you might also seem laid back, but you know what, you are like a work of art. Okay, so let's get into your reading. And seriously, it is like, the best crafted version of a lot of people would say you're perfect. Okay, some might not say it because they could be jealous, but yeah, there is this perfection about you. Okay, how are you doing it? Even I want to know, because through when I look at the cards and when I just look at what I see right in front of me, when I'm looking at patterns and data here, it just feels easy. Okay, there's this energy of ease, like, you're very smooth. You're just very smooth with everything that you do. And that is such a contrast with pile number one's energy. I don't know if pile number one people are here, but if you're here, this is just the next phase of your life. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys that. Okay, if at all you guys are here, so yeah, you are handling everything with such ease. You're like a smooth criminal, okay? I think Michael Jackson wrote that song about you. You're very smooth with everything that you do, okay? You could be a smooth talker, you're very charismatic, right? So confident. And it comes with ease, okay? And let me tell you, you're someone who sits comfortably in positions of authority, okay? Whether you are a school captain, you're a manager, or you're the go to mentor in your circle, right? You settle into leadership roles with ease, okay? So, power. The word power is like repeating everywhere, the symbolism and the word. See, the Queen of Swords, okay? Power. Then we have girl power, again with power. And there's this another card that says power couple, so again power. So see how many, and not just that, again empowered mindset. Okay, so look at how many times the word power is repeating. And it didn't end there. Okay, it didn't end there. You had to, like, show how powerful you are and how influential you are, right? So look at this, Niagara Falls, Canada. I always associate this sticker with power, okay, like a powerhouse, because this falls, I think it is generating power to a lot of places in US and Canada, right? So it's like, so powerful, right? Like powerhouse, like mitochondria, whatever it like, I don't know how to explain the kind of power that I see, but it is not intimidating. You get me? Like, you're not a very intimidating person. You're just a very clear person, someone who's very clear, confident, and who kind of, they're very aligned. Okay, a very aligned person. So, yeah, if at all, you haven't settled in this power of yours, right? If at all you are not, you haven't recognized this power of yours, this reading is a nudge for you. Okay, it is a nudge. So, definitely, you need to step into this energy of this potential of power. Okay, it is like a repeating pattern, it is repeating so many times. I did show you, right? Mm, you are also defined as someone who's disciplined, right? When I see this powerhouse, when I say powerhouse, right, I see like a system. Okay, you're very disciplined. You also, shine very brightly. Okay, you're kind of a light to a lot of people's lives. I had to just interject and say that. Okay, because there's again repeating, a repeating word is like light and shining and diamond and like all everything that is associated with light. Okay, so that is also coming through for you. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, you're very disciplined, orderly, and very balanced. Okay, balance is another keyword that is repeating for you. We have scales. Keep your life in balance. Look at this, someone who's very generous, a generous person. Okay, six of pentacles with balance. Feel like, there is a flow state when it comes to you. Okay, there is definitely a flow state when it comes to you. You are chosen by the universe to, like, as a vessel to, like, flow through. Okay, when it comes to anything, information, when it comes to, like, helping people out, or mentoring people, sharing your wisdom, sharing your materialistic things, right? You have been chosen like that because there is this energy of abundance of the universe with you. Okay, there are so many cards that are showing me that. One is that six of pentacles, and we have law of attraction here. Like some it's all about manifesting, right? And again, green man here. Okay, this clearly says all that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. Exactly, that energy of abundance is there. And see how confidently this person is sitting, right? They know they have everything. Okay, they can do, they can, they have the skill and capacity to attract anything that they want in their life. Okay, so that is the kind of person that is chilling here. Okay, with pile number two. You're just chilling, but you are, like, so such a powerhouse, and such a, like, such a vibe, actually. My god, like, a show off, come on. I'm jealous of your energy here. So pile number two, there is also this temperance card here, right? With temperance and so many scales, right? You understand that growth is steady and patient, and you must be someone who is quite steady and patient yourself. Okay, you know that it requires a delicate alchemy of wisdom, data, emotions, right? Look at you, like, balancing all that. You know, you know how to level things, you know how to moderate things, right? So it gives you this, from outside, like, people do see you as someone who has got their shit together. Okay, their life is, their life is very put together. There is such some ease to the way they live and do things, right? There's not much of a chaotic energy. If at all you feel like, hey, that is not true, I'm quite chaotic now, you need to do that exercise, okay, that I was talking about, the activity book keyword. Okay, you have to put this keyword as, powerhouse, power. And when I say you are in flow state in this reading, this is what it is showing me. You're someone who is in flow state. That is another keyword for you. So if at all you're not in flow state, it is chaotic. Okay, so what can you do to shift this energy? So these are the kind of insight you would get when you do that activity. Okay, so pay attention and please consider doing that activity. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you are meant to be in flow state. Okay, and uh, like, a lot, people might look at you and think, like, you're just chilling, there's nothing happening, but you're doing a lot. Okay, and it is like, like flow state. You're balancing a lot of things in your head, you're recognizing a lot of things in your head, you're getting things organized and done in a very, mm, when in at ease. Okay, that is something that you do. I don't know, it's a knack. Okay, it is, in pile number one, I was stressing on how they have developed their skills, but for you it feels like you're, like, quite natural. Okay, you're like born with it. My god. So I also, like, I was talking to you about the sticker, right, in the beginning. So you are someone, the root of all this is coming from a place of heightened intuition. Okay, you're someone who rely on your inner strength and your inner power and your inner wisdom. Look at that. It's dark outside and there is van, and maybe they can't see the headlights. Okay, it is visible to quite an extent, right? But they have the courage to take that path because they are guided by, in this case, by the GPS, but for you, like, the inner GPS, right? Look at this card that says all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yes, this is exactly what you do. Okay, you turn your gaze within, and that is the power, that is where you channel your strength from. Okay, you have an empowered mindset. Look at this: confidence, positive outlook, clarity of thought, you cultivate this strength. Okay, and you kind of motivate others also to be in this empowered mindset. Okay, so yeah, that is something that is coming through here. So there is something about, like I said, the light, right? You shine bright, even like, like we have the diamond here, like shine bright here. And there's also yeah, there is this card that says diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay, so yeah, you could be someone who gives great gifts. Okay, or you could be seen as someone who's a gift in someone's life, right? That is there. But let's focus on the light and the diamond, right? So you are very polished and you're very refined. That is something that people talk about here. Okay, so when you look at diamond, right, like usually we connected to hardships into brilliance, but you are very effortless, I must say. Okay, I don't feel like saying hardships at all. Like for you, it is nothing. Okay, so that's the kind of ease and that's the kind of energy that you're pulling off here. So I wouldn't be like, oh my god, someone who's gone through hardships and they've refined themselves and now they're like a diamond, right? But no, that is not it at all for you. Okay, it is more about you just my god, you're just legendary. Okay, let's just say that. So we have this rolling dice here. Yeah, lucky dice. So it feels like, you just roll, you have this lucky dice with you. Okay, that's how you do this game of life, right? Anything you roll, it is rolling in your favor. So people think you're a very lucky person. Okay, there could be slight jealousy or wishful thinking, like, I wish my life was like this, from people around you. That is also there. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we have the sun card again. I think I didn't connect this with the light, right? See, sun, happiness and well being. Okay. You have this vitality about you, this energy about you, very vibrant. Okay. You could be like a Leo, like you could have characteristics of a Leo, right? Very charismatic and energetic and passionate, right? And a natural reader like a Leo. And some of you could be Libra as well. Okay, charismatic, very joyful personality. My God, uh, what what combinations, right? If at all you're shining truly in this potential, this looks perfect for me. Okay, quite impressive. I did say that about pile one, but now I'm more leaning towards pile two. Like maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but pile one seems like they have learning from. Their growth is from their experience and the effort they put in. For you, it is like, just you were born with that. Okay, I want to be born with it too. So you're also seen as someone who's very creative. You're active and you're quite wild. Okay, with this green man, it's giving quite a wild nature, wild energy. And you, like I said, you embody this flow state so well. Okay, you also got this rainbow, and it is quite, like a hand painted watercolor rainbow. Even pile number one had rainbow, but that was like a perfect rainbow, like an image. Okay. So I feel you might be a creative person, like you might be into art or painting or even into watercolors. Okay. Some of you might be into watercolors, and you might be quite uniquely gifted. Okay. See, we have the red ribbons here. You might have some unique gifts about you. Okay, and also red is the color of passion and that fiery energy, right? You could be very passionate even as a partner, as a lover, right? You could have that energy of like you have quite a passion. Okay, so you also have people all are drawn to your infectious ambition. Okay, and you also have this ability to, like, spot the right match. We have the matchmaker here and power couple. Okay, so that is something. So I don't know if you are really a great matchmaker when it comes to people, right? Or you could be like, people want to match your energy and you could be considered as a great partner, whether it is in relationships or any other partnership, business partnerships, or friends dynamic, right? You play a good role as a partner. Okay, because you are motivating, you are ambitious. It is like they feel like they can build something with you. Okay, so people wish kind of think about you that way as well. And what else? You could also be like, where like good with decorations and like matchmaker, right? You kind of put things together and it looks well put together, right? Even if it is your attire, or if it is or finding the right solutions to some problems, right? It very aligned energy here. It's not very chaotic, okay? It comes with ease. Okay, naturally it comes with ease. Okay, some people might be struggling with these things, but you are not. Okay, so that is the energy that is coming through. So people are like baffled by that. Okay, all in all, people think really love your energy. First of all, they like to be in your company. Okay, we see here people celebrating. So people might be celebrating you, or you might be like, good. You might go out partying a lot, and you might be like the life of the party. Okay, it says an exciting event here. So it is very exciting when you are there. Okay, any event is quite exciting with your presence. So that is something that you bring, okay, to parties and to get-togethers and all that. So you also have this nurturing side to you. Probably, I think some of you are a pet parent. Okay, um, I did have that pet parent card here. Look, some of you are pet parents, so they either they think you can be a good pet parent for some reason. I don't know why they think that, or you already are a good pet parent. Okay, you might share some deep love and connection with animals. So you are also seen as someone who is a minimalist. Okay. This card literally says simple, clean aesthetics, no flashy labels, high quality basics, a very uncluttered physical appearance. Okay. So, yeah, there is no clutter. Okay. And you might look very clean and like a minimalistic aesthetics. Okay. So that is nice. It's giving millionaire vibes, right? That's what they wear. So yeah, you're truly someone who's very beautiful. Okay, you're a beautiful being who's in a constant state of flow, and that is the best state for you. Okay, in a constant state of flow, and in a constant and in a good balance. So if see, this is how that journaling activity will help you. Just see if you're not in balance anywhere and try to figure out where things are off balance. Okay, yeah, so pile number two, this is what I see for you. It's amazing. Like you are, you're someone I want to be. I aspire to be. I wish I was. Okay, so because I know that I clearly am not born with this kind of gifts or talents, right? So with you, my God, like you are quite a wave, right? Yeah, look at this Ace of Wands, passionate, someone who is, there's it's like an opportunity, something is very divine also about you. Okay, this is coming from the clouds, so there is something that is divine about you, someone who takes inspired action. Okay, so yeah, pile number two, if at all you were thinking about drinking some wine or indulging in some alcohol, that is your sign. That is your sign. So, pile number two, that is your reading. I hope it resonated for you, and I hope you are going to be doing the activity, right? The journal activity. The timestamp is in the comments section. Okay. So, if this reading resonated with you, do leave a like, do leave a comment, and also hype the video if that elusive button pops up for you. Okay. So, pile number two, I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care. Hello, pile number three, and welcome to your reading. So, how do they describe you, right? And who are they? They could be anyone that comes to your mind first, or a group of people. Okay, it is the collective energy of they, people who really know you. Okay, so I have your spread laid out in front of me here, but before we begin, I have sneaked in a little journal activity into the section, okay, to help you actually own this energy, to make better use of this reading, okay? So just grab a journal, grab a pencil or a book, and as we go, just simply jot down the keywords, okay? Don't overthink it, just catch the words that call to you. Once we finish the spread, head over to the journal activity. Okay, timestamp it is there in the comment section below, and do the rest of the activity there. There are some questions that you need to answer, and yeah, and see what comes into your awareness, right? And it is a good way of connecting with yourself, connecting with your subconscious, and a good way to bring certain things into your awareness. Okay, so yeah, moving on to your reading. What are they thinking about you, or how do they describe you? Okay, so pile number 3, the first thing that came to my mind, and this is for your reading. Okay, your reading is like, pile number 3, they are crazy. Okay, pile number 3 people, they're crazy. That is what people are saying. And there is this brilliant, beautiful madness to your energy. Okay, that is what people are saying. Like, think mad scientist. Okay, and also a mad scientist who's also like a Ivy League scholar or something. Like, you're well read, you know a lot of things, you're very intelligent. That is what people are saying. They kind of like, in a terrifying way, even sometimes. I don't know why they're terrified, but probably your intelligence terrifies them. So you are also someone who randomly drops like a historical fact or a geographical tidbit into a casual conversation, just because your brain is like, like a literal library. Okay, so when I look at this photograph, right, this I'll show you the sticker, the photograph. Sorry, it's not a photograph, it's like a camera with the world map, right? So yeah, you could know a lot of things from different cultures, different places, different locations, and people find that interesting. Okay, excuse me. So I'm just wondering, like, I can sense a lot of chaos in your energy. Okay, I'm just wondering, is there a method to this madness, pile number 3, or you just thrive in this chaos? Like, I don't know, like, it's giving chaos. Okay, it's giving chaos. You're like, this is chaotic environment, just put me in there, and see how I thrive. But who cares, right? Because we have goat here, so people are literally saying that you're goated. Okay, you're iconic. People see you as someone who has expert level skills in your craft. Okay, you're like a wizard at work. Mm, you could be a little bit of a troublemaker. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know, like, you could just stir up some debate or drama just for the sake of it, just to, like, just you might get a high out of this. Okay. You just want to like debate about things with people, and you might just start something randomly, right? So we do have the, oh my god, that honk, that was loud. So yeah, so you could do that. We have the graffiti here. You could be like, you're very creative perhaps, and also this is giving someone who is creatively like, they have that creative expression, like, quite loud out there. Like, you like to creatively express, and if even if it is for a cause, right? Graffiti is quite, like, sometimes it's not, it's against the law, right? Yeah, so because we do have involvement with the law here, so you, I don't know, do you get in trouble? I'm not sure, but little bit of a menacing, no, a little bit of a troublemaker energy. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to try. um yeah, you have like a troublemaker energy. You let me know if this is true. Okay, you might say, you know what, yeah, I could be a gangster if I want to be. Right now I'm just kind of laying low. So yeah, giving, like, the class topper who could also be spending a lot of time in the principal's office, but they don't do anything to the toppers. Toppers kind of get away with things, and you are quite like that, file number 3, if I might say so. There is also people thinking that, you're very optimistic. Okay, and there is some faith about you, like, you believe in something, and that is where you draw your strength from. Okay, there is you probably you believe in god, or you are like devoted to something, and you believe in yourself perhaps. I don't know what it is, it is not very clear here, but there is some belief. Okay, that you believe in something, and you bring intention to this belief. Okay, you bring energy and intention to this faith, and that has given you, like, like, that has liberated you. Okay, I think you found some kind of meaning somewhere, like, some grounding somewhere when it comes to faith. So yeah, it's a bit liberating. It's liberating for you. Okay, I was like hearing footsteps, and I was thinking, who is walking behind me? I think it's the ground floor. So yeah. mm, you're someone who don't complain. Okay, I see you as someone who, they see you as someone who don't complain. You just take your gifts and your gratitude and you turn them into success. Okay, you feel like, you have god given gifts and talents, and whatever that you're born with, you're blessed. So you turn that into success. When people see you, they also see money. I don't know why. There's coins here. Money will be coming to you. So, like, as though you are quite rich and established, perhaps. Maybe you have a lot of money or something about money. Okay. People are thinking about money when they see you. Also, you kind of show up in a very stylish way. Okay. Maybe it is your fit. It's a tailored fit here. Looks like they stepped out of a magazine cover. Oh my God. Oh my God, who is she? Who is he? Who is that person? Who's this goated, iconic person, a legendary person who wouldn't hesitate to start something with with someone or a crowd even. They don't care, they don't care if they're outnumbered. So yeah, you might be, wearing some brands. Maybe it is your branded attire or accessories, or even the quality of, even if it is not the brand, like the quality of things that you're wearing, right? It could be something that shouts or screams money. Okay, kind of fits the millionaire archetype, right? So not only do you have high IQ, pile number 3, you have, like, good EQ, like top tier EQ. We have both the Queen of Cups here and also the King of Cups. Look at them sitting side by side. Okay. It's reminding me of that song, me and the blah sitting side by side. I just said blah, just filling the blanks. Okay. So yeah, you have a little bit of that energy. Okay. Not gonna lie. So yeah, you could also be a very high functioning empath. You feel like, you feel all the world's messiness deeply. Okay, whatever is going around the world, you might feel it very deeply. Okay, but you also have that mental sharpness to navigate without sinking, even though you're feeling all this very deeply, right? You could also, some of y'all here are neurodivergent. Okay, you're quite on the spectrum, like ADHD. I'm also an ADHD girl, so it is giving ADHD. This pile is really giving ADHD. So let me know in the comments if it really, if you are on the spectrum. Okay, so we also have this energy of you being very charming, but you're very busy, and you're also very resilient. Okay. I don't know, it's really giving that mad scientist vibe. Okay, someone, but quite a stylish mad scientist, isn't it? When I saw that stylish card, that image just shifted in my head. Okay. Mm, it's giving Joker, right? No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. There is so many, like, like sounds when it comes to your reading. Did you hear that? The ambulance. I don't know if it is the ambulance or the police. A lot of a lot of signs. I don't know how to take it. So yeah, you're also giving big fish energy. Okay, see, look at this sticker, like you are the big fish. Okay, and you're like quite a catch, file number 3. Like, and also the movie Big Fish. Have you seen that movie? It is quite interesting, and you quite fit that vibe of this movie. Okay, you really need to watch it if you haven't. Okay. You could also be like a secret storyteller or a poet or a writer in secret, perhaps. Something, you might have a secret blog, Gossip Girl XOXO. Yeah, you might be having like a secret blog or so, like, maybe you want to share your express your ideologies, or your thoughts, right, regarding something, since you have like a difference of opinions from opinion on a lot of things, right? Mm, what else do we see? Yeah, some people are also saying, you are, your guides might, your spirit guides might be working overtime in your case, because they're quite worried about you. Okay, like, you kind of are in this chaos, and you're like, working like in the eye of the storm. Okay, people are saying, they have got some spirit guides protecting them. I don't know why. It's it's like, I don't get it. Like, why are people so worried about you? But also they find you very safe, and they can trust you, like, they would, you would protect them, and you're very loyal. Quite a paradox, right? They feel safe also in your presence. You could be quite a klutz. Okay, you could be quite a klutz. Your energy is giving that. Some people are calling you that. Okay, and yeah, and you have zero tolerance for Karens. It says, not today, Karen. Oh, see how chaotic your energy is, kind of everywhere. Okay, it's not very streamlined when it comes to pile number one and two. Like, it was quite focused. Right now, even I can't focus because your energy is quite everywhere. Okay, see, that that is what I'm seeing here. Also, with the moon here, you're quite connected to your emotions and your intuition. You could also be, people might say you are like a psychic. Okay, you have some psychic energy, or you have some gifts, or something like that. Okay, what else do I see? Yeah, a lot of dispersed energy, scattered, but I think that's just the way that you like it. Okay, just the way that you like it. You're deeply connected to your inner world and your intuition. Okay, and you are quite a magician, an illusionist. Okay, that's just showing how skilled you are. Okay, so how talented you are with when it comes to your craft. And there is also this sticker. I don't know how to what to say about this. Okay, it is a vinyl player with the sunflower as the speaker, right? I don't know, maybe you kind of put things together like this, like, and call it art, or you might just be y- curious about the mechanics of things, or anything like that. Okay, you might be quite interested in putting things together. People like me, like, outsiders, people are like, I don't know what this is, pile number three. Like, literally, what do you mean, what is this? But you know what it is. You have a meaning, you know what you built, right? So yeah, quite crazy. Pile number three, you're crazy. Okay, that is what I have to say. I'm going to end that reading. No, wait, I have to tell you something else. People also say that, you like, they notice you looking at clouds. Okay, you might be cloud gazing a lot, and people might notice you doing that. Like, you might be in your thoughts a lot, even just you being, just thinking about things, right? Feel like, lying on the couch or lying on the grass and just looking at the sky, and just daydreaming. You are also a dreamer. You're giving a dreamer energy, someone who daydreams a lot, and just a dreamer. Okay, and they're in their mind a lot. They're in a different world altogether. You are also someone who juggles a lot of things. Okay, you work well in chaotic environments. You might be doing two, three, four, and many things all at once. Okay, so yes, pile number three, that is what I have for you. That was your reading. Let me know if it resonated for you. Okay, also don't forget to do the activity. The timestamps are in the comments again. So, if you like this reading, do leave a comment or like or hype if that elusive button pops up somewhere. Okay. So, pile number three, that is it. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care.